The doll itself was able to be traced back from a company called Stife, where it's thought to have been a part of a set fabricated for a Windows display. Robert the doll was given to Robert Eugene Otto as a birthday gift from Otto's grandfather. At that moment, Robert fell in love with the doll and had a very good relationship with him, which continued up to his later life. From then, Eugene, as it commonly be known, and Robert would do everything together, typically being seen talking to Robert and taking him everywhere he went by his family. The story continues with Eugene often blaming occurrences on Robert, like when something had been broken. Later on in his life, Eugene and Robert had become detached due to his wife questioning the relationship between Eugene and Robert, and asked for Robert to be put in the attic. As well as this, Eugene focused more on his art later on in his life, which only separated the two more. Eugene died in 1974 and the house was bought by Myrtle Reuter. She kept Robert in her attic, but eventually she grew tiresome of Robert's antics and donated him to the East Martello Museum, which is where he resides today. The first thing that people say when they meet Robert is that they immediately feel his presence and get freaked out by him. Some people say that this proves he is haunted. However, I say that it could be an element of vagueness, perfectly described by this Vsauce video.
Claude Lévi-Strauss wrote that the facial disguise temporarily eliminates from social intercourse the part of the body which reveals personal feelings and attitudes. Part of the reason even a neutral or happy mask can be creepy may have to do with ambiguity. A mask hides the true emotions and intentions of the person underneath. I don't know if the person wearing that mask is a threat or not.
The fact that Robert the doll is creepy could simply be because he's lifelike, but not alive. Robert has a face that is almost like a mask. His emotions and expressions are not defined, so we feel creeped out. This feeling of nervousness around these inanimate objects is known as the uncanny valley, where there is a strict line where your brain knows that it's inanimate, but it looks so realistic that your brain is confused and rejects the object as being creepy. On top of this, many people claim that when intimidating Robert, they normally experience paranormal activity thereafter. Now I believe this to be confirmation bias, which is a tendency to search for, interpret, favor, and recall information in a way that confirms one's pre-existing beliefs or hypotheses. In many cases, people apologize to Robert because they believe that he has caused them misfortune when they had been disrespectful towards him. But this is a clear example of confirmation bias, because they interpret their misfortune as being because of Robert, when in fact it's simply coincidental. From the website Atlas Obscura, since Robert arrived, visitors have flocked to the museum to get a look at a mischievous toy. He has appeared on TV shows, he has had his aura photographed, he is a stop on a ghost tour. The fact that the museum is so popular due to Robert points to possibly the museum exaggerating folklore around Robert to attract people to see him, which would in turn make them more money. So I'll leave you with this quote from Convertito, Robert's caretaker, when asked, "Do you think Robert the doll is haunted?" I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for watching.